What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name is Tam, and I'm joined with
James.
Jeff.
What Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we've taken a bunch of your guys' UniVersus topics as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So, with that said, before we jump into it, if you like the content that you're about to hear or you've heard us in the past, the best way to go out and support us is go over on patreon.com/TCG University. Get the show ad-free with a pre- and post-show about a week early, just like all of these awesome people have. We've got Addy, Andrew Dang, Anthony Albano, Bryce Rasak, Chris Miner, Clay Cardle, Jacob Arshan Masur, Jay Rogers, Jarrett Hubbard, Jesse Cervini, Jesse Morrison, Jesse Nix, John Stone, Justin Farsh, Justin Hobbs, Kat Maria, Kevin Broberg, Kieran Vision, Lucinda Ledico, Okami Law, Orlando Valdos Santos, Paul Casagrande, Peyton Kiker, Ramsey MacArthur, Samantha Stevens, the baddest bitch around, Sean O'Brien, and Tito Ruiz. Thank you very much, you guys, for hanging out with us and being in the chat as we record the podcast, interacting with us. It's very fun.
Samantha Stevens, the baddest bitch around this weekend.
Wow, lucky.
Well, I know, right?
If you don't have any bucks to toss, that's totally chill. You can catch us out on other social media platforms such as YouTube about a week later with ads, no pre and post show. Over on Facebook where we've got some fun content, and Twitch where we're doing a lot of live stuff. And right now our giveaway on Twitch is a Genesis Battle of Champions booster box. So if you're interested, if you've seen any of the Genesis Battle of Champions stuff, all you got to do to be entered in that giveaway is just sub to the channel using your Twitch Prime, or you're not Twitch Prime, I'll pull one out and then we'll send it out to the winner. Big shout outs to our sponsors this week. We've got Red Riot Games, Cards Custom Build, Ink Gaming, and Dex Protection, but we'll chat about that a bit later. Before we jump into a very, very hefty topic.
Hefty.
Hefty.
Wimpy.
How's your guys' weeks in UniVersus? You should have a ton. You literally stole cards from me so that you can go do a thing.
No,
we
I didn't steal cards from you.
We stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning, fucking recording those deck profiles,
so
that you could take cards. You better bring me back a whole
single match.
I knew it.
We played.
For context,
I was on vacation this weekend.
Yes.
In South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
We played a lot of Exploding Kittens.
Oh.
We played some Love Letter. Played Splendor. I had one of those exit games.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How was that? Did you win?
No, they failed.
They failed? You didn't play?
I sort of played, but not really.
Okay.
Usually when I end up playing, I just play by myself. And it becomes not fun. I want you to know, every time I've played with you, you are literally not helping the squad.
What are you talking about?
Every time.
I'm Team Town. I'm the most Team Town.
Team Town has nothing to do with escape
You're
rooms.
Fucking crazy. You're crazy.
There's no villain
just
in
because
escape rooms.
just because I'm like
At this point, you're the villain in escape rooms. You can't be Team Town.
It's tough because you think your brain is so massive. You got the deepest ridges in your fucking brain. All right? You think you got fucking cats. You think that Luke Skywalker is gonna come and blow your brain up in the trench run. That's how deep you think your fucking skull is. But
all I'm saying is, every time I played with you and everyone but Ryan Pham,
you take it from me. You know I'm gonna. Jeff, how's your week, man?
It was good.
Yeah. Do anything cool in UniVersus? Did any more introspective thinking from the last time that we had a conversation?
No.
Oh, yeah. Hype. I've done a lot of introspective thinking when it comes to
what was your introspective?
You and what you mean by playing the game versus we actually said it really eloquently last time. Playing the game versus knowing how the game plays.
Yeah.
How to play the game.
Yeah.
The game versus knowing how to play the game.
Yeah.
How the game's played versus.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they got it. But just trying to figure out like what that means and how to best integrate that, whether it be inside the campus championship and / or I'd love to do something on Sundays. Honestly, I think Sundays is the best time. We had this Sunday we had an entire table free that you could have just been jamming games with somebody.
I wasn't here.
Everything was hunky dory. You gonna be here on Sunday?
I have no idea. I don't know if I work or not.
I mean, even if like after you work, you can come over and jam games with him.
Depends.
I'll be producing the Final Fantasy kids. Anywho, my week in UniVersus, I was dying to play more Sungmina, so I put her up on tabletop. I think I made 2 changes to the deck, and I just want to keep playing it more. And I actually think that not exact list, but that engine of order stuff could be pretty much put on anybody. I think like the Grin deck that we played tonight was
It looked very similar.
essentially that deck, except for it just
that's exactly
played
what I saw
16
when I watched you play. And you
Red Eye
played,
Castles.
Like one of those decks. I went, "What do you do? Like just
I
take
didn't-
Rin off?
I didn't
throw
make
in-
it.
Throw in Red Eye Capsules and say good."
Yeah, let's do it. But I think that engine can be played under a lot of older characters, but it's just like quality of cards as opposed to character centric. And I think that exists right now in the game very much so, which is kind of where I'm leading in with our topic of the show.
We can make that the
We're
topic.
gonna go back to you, okay?
Sure.
You played your one match,
Yeah.
and it was Natali 2 versus
Goro.
okay. You've been
Goro was my pet deck, and then Sam said she'll actually get back in the game when Natalia 2 comes out because it was somebody said that Natalia 2 was going to get reprinted for standard. So I built her deck. It was cool. It runs off the evil engine we built for the Raphael deck. But
so it's the campus championship deck that he played for retro.
Sure.
Cool.
Made some changes.
Nice. Inspired.
I was trying to test.
He better
out,
give you credit.
Yeah.
I was testing out Rando's Spirit Gun.
What pod
was
is
playing that.
Faye in? Keep talking.
It's pod 2.
I think it's pod 2 or 3.
No. Damn it.
Did you miss?
I was supposed to play it this week.
What a loser, General.
Damn it. It's pod 2. Fuck. I wanted to bring back Explosion Faye and see if it had any legs.
I'm surprised Tyler hasn't done it yet.
Yeah. Anyways,
His deck, Some loser topped with it, but it was his deck. Other than that, she played Goro because I was going to try and test out so that way show her how to play her deck. And then we only played one match. And I got destroyed because Goro's still fucking nuts.
you got destroyed.
Yeah.
So she played Goro.
And I played Natali.
I
was just fucking destroyed.
Yeah. Well, she's topped an event with Goro.
Yeah.
That Goro.
I want you to know,
Yeah.
I had to explain everything.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
She thought she could discard like coffee, so I'm gonna shuffle her cards, pick up 4 cards. Goro, and I was just like, no, never worked like that.
Huh.
Not happening.
Discard Coffee Zamba and pick up 4 new cards.
Discard 1 card as your cost to shuffle your deck.
Yuck.
Pick up 4. Nah.
I want to go ahead and jump to the topic of the show. I'm excited to talk more about pet decks, and I actually think that there's room in the podcast or in the channel for this idea of pet decks and pet deck royales and whatever.
We just don't build enough right now.
I think I've
Direct build.
I think I've figured out the way to do it, but it's interesting. It's tough because of the content that we're trying to make. Yeah. Anywho, Symbol Showdown, boys. Today, what we're gonna be doing is doing a little bit of a tier list. Everybody loves tier lists, and it's super fun because of the fact that we're kind of on the off season, right?
We're on the longest off season.
Yeah. And so what I have decided to do is definitively rank the symbols as of current time. I want them to be perfect. Realize I won't be able to see chat because it's not up on my screen. But what we're going to do is we have 12 symbols here. I have the assets of power as my symbols. And we're going to be placing them first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way down to 12th. Make sense? And we'll go left to right. So 1, 2, 3, and then so on and so forth. Realize that they can't see like this square right here.
Okay.
So my question is, fellas, and we'll try and do this as we'll have a definitive best symbol in the game and worst symbol in the game whenever we get done. Where do you guys want to start?
Top, of course.
We could start anywhere.
Let's just start it with Earth.
Where's Earth?
Just start where we have.
So
just
my
start where
question
we are.
is for Earth, which of these 4 spots is it in? Do you think it's running in the top 3?
I
Think
would
it's
say
running in the
4
top
through
4?
6.
You think it's 4 through 6?
I was
In
gonna
my head, I
say
have it at
maybe
4th.
third, but
In my head, I have it at 4th.
Now, why?
It has one gimmick, but that gimmick's super strong. And if you choose not to play that gimmick, you still get to do just like missile launcher, nut.
What are the
coffee
the one gimmick is?
flipping face downs,
Okay.
flipping your opponent's face downs.
And so things like Siegfried Biako,
Vicious stuff.
Vicious. I was gonna make a Vicious deck for tonight.
I chose not to make it this week as well, just because I felt like it'd be real lame. Vicious is like one of those characters where I could see him just being in pod 1.
I had to make. Well, I mean that's the point of pod 2.
Yeah.
I also want to move Gren up to pod 1. Holy shit, that deck was insane. Fuck am I trying to say? I think there's a lot to have with Earth. I would actually put it in running for the top 3 symbols. Actually, I think Vicious Madness all by itself is crazy. I think the Tim Keefe engine that people were playing could be played in a lot of other people. I think Tim might just pilot it the best. With Power Flip, Missile Launcher, Dark Fury, like all of these cards, you sit here and you shudder. Like your opponent shows you that hand, and you're like, and so like, I'm not sure there's many other symbols besides Earth that I really feel that way. But I am down to put it at 4 through 6 for now. Chaos.
7 through 9.
7 through 9. You think Chaos?
yeah, I was thinking 10 through 12.
I was thinking like 8 or 9.
Why do you think it's 8 or 9?
Because I think
How does Chaos kill people? What does Chaos do?
all and Void are at the bottom, with maybe one other. I just can't figure it out yet. It might be. Chaos.
I'm
Chaos
sorry.
might be 10.
What the fuck did you just say? Did you say all is at the bottom?
Yeah, all's definitely not down there.
There's no way. All's in running for the best symbol. I think all's the best symbol.
I don't think so.
I think
Doesn't kill people.
I think you're crazy. I think you're banana sandwich.
All
nuts.
only knows how to draw
Hey
cards.
man, well, I mean we can also pull up Ultra. So if we need reference points to like what the symbol does, we can certainly look at what cards do currently. To Chaos, 7 through 9.
If you want to put it at 10, put it at 10.
I just want you to give me like a reason, like talk me out. I'm down to put it wherever we as a group decide.
I think it has.
You're
a lot of
wrong. You're wrong. Sorry.
Cool, I just think it has a lot of cool tools.
Such as
You get things like all of as well support.
so here's the crux, and I'm glad you brought this up. If you had as well, would you rather play him under Earth or under Chaos? That's the question, right?
depends on what
Well, you've
opponent's
got
trying to go for.
Ash. What would you rather do, under Earth or under Chaos or under Death? Like you've got these 3 symbols. Like these are the first 3 symbols that we have: Earth, Chaos, Death. If I were to play an Ash deck, I'm playing Earth. Like there's no shot I'm not.
I would play Chaos just to specifically play Mushroom.
I would just
on symbol Mushroom.
I would off symbol Mushroom because Mushroom's like neat, and I could be like, oh,
things.
I can just go, oh, hey, oh, it's a, and it's good. Yeah, I just don't see how Chaos kills people. That Earth, the other symbols just can't do it better, right? Mm-hmm. So like main kill cards for Chaos are like it used to have Downward Spiral and no longer has that. Sadistic Ways can be played under the other 2 symbols is maybe better, especially Evil. Evil definitely plays that better.
Is much better.
But Void is going to be the worst symbol of the game.
Yeah, Voids. That's why I have that down too.
Yeah, we'll just put it. Maybe Void's over here.
Discussion.
Um,
You want to put Air down there too?
I
think Air's
actually
about
want
3.
to. Do you think Air's better than Chaos, or do you think
they're about
Chaos
the
is
same.
better than Air?
I think they're about the same.
Okay.
The bottom, like I think there's one in my head that I can't think of.
This is so
why.
interesting. Maybe. All right, we'll leave Chaos at 7 through 9 because I think it's going to be shifting around as we talk. Right, Jeff, where do you think Death goes?
I think it's 4 through 6.
4 through 6.
Here, let me hold on.
The question is right now: is it better than Earth? Is it better or worse than Earth?
I think it's worse than Earth.
Okay. then we'll put it here. Is it better or worse than chaos?
Oh, way better.
It's way better? Okay, then we'll put it here for now. And so right now, this is the 4th best symbol. This is the 5th best symbol. This is the 7th best symbol. That makes sense? Tell me why is death all the way up here? How is it better than these two at doing its job? And then why is it not here, Jeff?
I don't know. Like, you have incredible cards like
Will you pull up chat?
Sacred Sword, right? What's it called?
Yeah.
Dark Side.
I think death has a card for literally everything right now. I think if you like close your eyes and think about every
death is top 3 for
interaction
me.
in the game, you think it's top 3? Do you want to put it? Do you think it's better than Earth?
Yeah.
Man.
I think Foundation Destruction is much better than flipping Foundations.
That is not. I don't think that's all Earth does, though.
Here's-
Like, Earth is so defensive.
I
and,
agree. I think one of the big things about boiling our symbols down into like a singular thing that they do, and this is like where like the tent poles of UniVersus like argue, right? If you boil down a symbol to doing a singular identity, I think it's actually detrimental to understanding how the symbol works, right? I think Earth is the best at flipping, but like Earth isn't the flip symbol. You know we're not on Twitch, right?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Earth is
That makes sense why I'm not finding us.
Earth is not. We're also not going to be live on YouTube. You have to go into Discord and
Here, I
go
got it.
find it. Okay, thank you, man.
Why can't it just be so easy?
Whoop.
He's
All
so
right, we're
handsome.
getting there.
Who's that? What's that voice? It's so beautiful. But anywho, I think there's actually not a lot of foundation denial inside of death right now. I don't think that there is. I don't think death is blowing up foundations like it used to, because it lost the 2 main things that did that, and that was Spirit Gun and Jeddah. Jeddah is the reason that the death symbol felt so oppressive after Spirit Gun left.
I think it's just mostly Tagore Brothers, along with everything else that can cancel things.
For sure. I think Tagore Brothers is for sure an issue, and in feeling that death blow up resource denial. But I think the big thing that death has going for it is I feel like it's the re-raise symbol, right? Or the check symbol. I'll play a thing. I'll check. I'll either do that same thing a little better than you, or I will take and stop you from doing that thing. And they have a whole staging area full of, hey, fucking knock it off. And I think they're really, really good at it, to the point where like they are in more control of the game than Void is. And back when I first started playing, Void was very much I'm in control. I felt like that way with Void and Life, of I'm in control. And I feel Death has very much peaked that up. I think Death might be the best control symbol in the game right now, like hard control. But I'm down to move it up to 3rd. But I personally think I'm going to be switching these 2 at the end. The all symbol. I think the symbol might be the best in the game. Genuinely, I think the cards.
I think that are good. I think they're really
I think
close.
good's the best symbol in the game. I don't think all's the best symbol in the game.
Man, here's where it's going to be like really. I can't see. So, can you agree that all is in the top 6?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's because the bottom 6 suck.
Um,
'Cause I don't think all's better than Earth.
You don't think so?
No.
I think.
I think all.
I think for the same reasons to why you don't want me putting chaos as high is why I don't put all as high. All
Can
your
you
cool-
explain
all
those
your
reasons?
Cool pieces that you play in all are just better under good. Scarlet,
Yeah.
Nutcracker,
Yeah.
all those are just better under good.
What I'm saying is I can't play as Yoshimitsu under good. I can't play Punch and Judy under good, which I think all Punch and Judy right now is insane. Like I think Punch and Judy has got so much on the table for it as a
Punch and Judy's
meta
good because
choice.
People don't play anti-draw.
Correct, and that's where we're at,
So good.
right? Like +12/+12 inside of your deck
and that's-
on 6 checks. It's fucking
In
great.
terms of that reason, I think Fire would be better than all too. I think
Okay.
Fire Punch and Judy's still better. than all
I
Punch and Judy.
am not opposed to putting
Fire
in.
Fire to me was also teetering with Earth between 1 and 3 and 4 and 6.
Okay.
just because of the factor of how strong all the
Here's the
little
reason
stuff is.
that I think that all is better than chaos, right? I actually think all
I'm
in
fine with all being better than chaos.
I think all in chaos do very, very similar things in the way that they want to do. If I squint my eyes and I look at all in chaos's overall strategy,
like the way I see it is
they both are kind of the same.
all is more of like hand advantage through card draw, card add, whereas chaos is advantage through momentum gain and using that to do whatever it wants.
Well, I don't even think chaos does momentum gain. Honestly, like there are plenty of cards that do that, but it's like it's not so that strategy is not so potent, and this is my issue, right? The thing that all wants to do is better and more consistent at doing it than chaos, but they're both very good. The issue with both of those symbols is if you take and
play their cards in something else.
and you take and you put them up against any death deck, and they go, well, I have 7 plays, and he's got 9 answers. So I guess I have to pass or lose. And then you'll keep playing the game and like, all right, cool. I've got 12 plays and he's got
has
17 answers. Okay, you find one, you step on one crack and you just shatter it. It's very much an Achilles heel symbol. And I feel that, but I just think all does what chaos wants to do, but better.
I'm fine with all being above chaos.
Water.
Where's all still in 1 and 3? Move that down.
I'm putting it in front of Earth.
Oh, I hate you.
I'm putting it in front of
I
Earth.
hate you. What's DJ doing up there?
DJ's at pod 4.
Man, water's such a teetering symbol.
I think water's insane.
I think water's really cool, but every single time I watch us play and do the cool water stuff we want to do, it just shits out. And
Now,
I'm just
why does it shit out? And we're talking about specifically reversal, carpool clogging, scratch glissando.
We're doing all these cool counter tricks and trying to do card clogging is our main, theme. Mainly because Shiva's card's real cool. I think Shiva goes in that tier deck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good.
Well, you didn't play the Shiva card.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that till later. It was just, again, it's not on
you
UFS
just
Ultra.
you just didn't play it, and I was like, wham, we are leaving so much on the table, huh?
Yeah, I know, right?
Leaving so much.
I thought about it. I was playing. I was like, man, I really wish I had that Shiva card right now.
Man, would have been neat. Would have been neat.
But
Jeff, how you feel about water? How many water decks have you played?
A few, a lot.
A bunch. So many water decks.
3 damage.
Every water deck
I
I
don't
can't.
think is. I don't know. I'm trying to think because I think life should be at least equal to it, or real near it.
Dang.
Fire's gonna be better than it. Evil's gonna be better than it.
So let's take and
Order's
we'll
gonna be better than
establish.
it.
Let's establish a base. Where does water go? Is it better than void?
Right now, I'd put it in 7 to 9, but I think it might fall down.
Do you think it's better than void, James?
It's definitely better than Void, and I think it's better than Chaos.
You think it's better than chaos? Do you think it's better than Earth?
Better than Earth. Right now,
Okay.
I think it needs
So
to
we
expand.
can put it here, or we can put it here.
Either or is fine with me.
All right, we'll put it here just to make our bracket look a little cleaner. I think the big issue with water as a symbol is that cheeky thing. I think stuffing the card pool is just essentially extra speed for the rest of the turn. It is. It reminds me a lot of. It's actually the opposite of Cervantes, right? So Cervantes says after Cervantes 1 died, after I block, my attacks get plus 3 damage for the rest of the turn. This is just hey, my attacks get plus X speed for the rest of the turn.
I think it's just more the card clogging thing's better just defensively.
I don't disagree with you. I think one of the big things when it comes to that is there are ways to play around it, and water very much goes very, very hard on that thing, and doesn't have a great way, not even to deal with it, but to be its entire thing. I watched you today as a 19 vitality character. You clogged his card pool, tapped everything, and then had 2 cards in hand and went, okay. Well, I hope this works, as opposed to a death symbol is going to sit back and be like, I'm chill. I don't have to clog your card pool. I'll just fuck you up in different ways. So I can totally see that.
I think all the good water characters that you want to play and you want to do all these cool stuff with just aren't good doing that.
And then the water characters that you don't want to do that are the 5 hand size character that does air ground smash Loopy to death.
Yeah, so they don't really do the cool things.
Fidu, the tier list is honestly for the symbol all the time. Like if you can give me a reason why the water symbol is good, right? So like the thing that I gave with all is I think Yoshimitsu's a very strong character. I think Vicious is very strong. When we go back,
Andy's really
and
strong.
Andy is very strong.
But like Andy would not be the reason why I singularly would put all of them.
Correct.
Like, I'm just like,
Well, Andy doesn't have all.
I thought he did.
No,
Oh,
he does
solid.
not.
Never mind.
I'm gonna go to. I'm actually not gonna go to my Discord because I don't want to share my personal Discord on stream.
Ha,
That's a
you
bad.
suck.
That's a bad call. It's a bad call.
I
But
think you did earlier already.
what? No. I did that when we were not on that other screen. But when it comes to the pods, I wonder like how many characters in pod 1 and pod 2 have the all symbol, right? Like, and that's what I'm getting at when it comes to the all symbol.
I can pull it up.
How do you feel about life, Jeff?
I think it's better than water.
You think it's better than water? Do you think it's better than Earth?
Not personally, no.
No.
I also don't.
Okay, so we have Earth. Life is the 6th best symbol. What does life leave you on the table? It has revoke. It's got shotgun. It's got moonset. It's got hand cannon shenanigans. I think that the life symbol is good.
It has a card.
What card? What card are we
The
talking about?
Morgan card. The Morgan Foundation.
Early awakening.
Nope. A good one.
Life has noob. Actually, Nick Rogan is a great point.
Man, like I just don't think noob's good unless you're playing like a noob based deck.
Really?
I
Like
just don't-
actually?
Yeah.
I think you're
I think
banana
it's
sandwich.
a waste of card space. You could be playing something else.
You're fucking high.
Play a card that gets you another attack.
No,
Like, it just-
no. What is going on?
It's an ad
It's
for
a
the new
Borat ad.
movie. Yeah, from his new movie.
Oh, I forgot to put this out on Reddit. Whoops. So all symbols on
pod
pod
one's 5.
1. Okay.
5 or 6.
And then in pod 2.
I haven't counted yet.
Like when I take and I look at these characters that have water on them, right? This character has water. This character has water. This character has water. This character has water, but doesn't deserve to be in pod 1. Should probably be in pod 2. This character has water.
You really pushed for it earlier.
I did. I know I did. I just think that she can compete. This character has water in 2. This has water. This has water. This has water. This has water. Water. This is a fun podcast. Me just saying the word water over and over again. Water.
It's 12.
12 water. Or 12 all symbols.
12 all symbols.
Okay. So like, I don't know, man. I think there's all over the place.
Good job.
Thank you. How do you feel about life? Think it's worse than Earth? Do you think it's better than all?
I think it's. I don't know if it's better than. Man, it's real rough because like I haven't really played a life character that wasn't like wasn't like me trying to do some specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played like a life deck.
What do you mean by a specific thing? Can you give me more
Like,
detailed
I played
examples?
Amy under life, but our main gimmick was pounce out our characters as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Hit you with Divine Tribulation in retro and just do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've played my Sophidia deck, which is the closest thing to, I guess, Sophidia would be, man. If we're talking straight up Sophidia, I play that in order, so I guess it doesn't matter.
You currently don't play it under order. You play it under life. Your current list is definitely under life. You're playing Revoke and Templars.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely playing life because
Man.
you have shotgun in your deck, right?
Yeah, I have
Like, I
Shotgun
think-
and Moonset.
Pound for
Your
pound.
life has Raptor Rush too.
Yeah, pound for pound.
Man,
But
Raptor Rush is the best reversal in this game right now.
I don't know about that.
it's either that or Soleil, Nouveau Soleil.
Yeah.
I think
I think they're both.
they're both
fucking nuts.
insane. Obviously, they're
I almost
both
want to put
crazy.
up 2 or 3 right now.
I mean, when I go to order, it's gonna be in top 3. I think
Oh,
order's
yeah, order was-
fucking
Order and
nuts.
good are going up to 2, 3,
Um,
in my opinion.
I thought so. The top 3 was all order and good.
Just because of Mina's ultra rare. Do you think Scarlet Meteor is better than Shotgun?
It's the best card in the game right now.
You think it's better than Shotgun?
Oh yeah, it has way more words. I think they're both banned. Should be gone. But
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I accidentally died at dumb shotguns way more than I died at. I died at cool meteors, and I'm like, dang, that was you did a lot of cool, interesting things. But then shotguns just like, you said it today. Well, you don't have a hand. There's no reason I shouldn't do 11 damage. It's like that's how I feel about shotgun. It's like, oh.
I'd rather lose the herptitor though.
What?
I'd rather lose the herptitor than
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's so weird because like
Really?
Yeah.
Make it a little
Shotgun
higher.
There's like more.
shotgun's really good if they don't have answers. Whereas in my opinion, even with answers, I think Scarlet's just better
Yeah.
all the way around.
Same.
It can add you a card. It does a bunch of damage. It gives you assets if you need assets to do certain things. You can do things, trade out your one card to bring in the same card to do the same thing again.
Remind me at the end of the chat. I'll make a poll tomorrow of
For shotgun
versus meteor. What card's better?
Okay.
Right? They both share the good symbols, so just play that character. So we're saying life is worse than Earth in this first preliminary run.
Actually, after we talked about this, I want to say it's better, but
Tyler said meteor is way better than shotgun.
I'm excited to see the poll.
torn after I thought about it, but like I just think there's way too much words on it for it not to be as good.
Fire. Here's where it starts to get crazy because we start talking about Hellfire Impalement.
Yep.
These two symbols are going to be carried by, I believe, by that
one card.
by that one card, right? I think Hellfire is like the way to play evil at the moment, unless you're playing
Scorpion,
desperation gimmick Scorpion. Gimmick is not the right word. That
It's
has a
his
negative
actual
connotation.
thing. It's his actual thing.
Yeah.
It's not a gimmick at that point. It's his game plan.
Yeah.
It's not like you built a deck around that thing.
I think Punch and Judy still exists in Fire.
Yeah, like
Fire
it's so
Salinka hasn't gone anywhere. That deck is
Fire
still very
Slink's
good.
Still nuts.
Will you talk right there for me?
I'm right here.
You're not though.
This is really hard.
My personal opinion is I would move all up, and then I would drop Fire here, and then I still want to put Earth in front of Life, but at the same time, I'm also down to even do this. Like this is where this symbol I think is like the hardest to
Can we just
represent.
honestly put good into one right now?
You know, I'm actually good with
Do you want me
this
to?
right now.
Do you want me to put good into one?
Yeah, that's fine too.
Because we need to figure out what we're doing. Are we all in agreement that order also is going in that top three?
Yes.
So
That's
then
where we have to start.
all
So
is
I think death needs to fall down.
so
personally.
we put
I'm okay with it if we move it now, but like I don't like all
this
of this.
here, and then Death falls.
Yeah, we can work on
to
the top three
fourth?
order in a second.
And then so this falls. Fire's the 7th best symbol in the game.
What about evil?
I think evil's worse than fire.
Really? I think you're fucking high. I'm just kidding.
Well, so here's the thing. What's better?
Revoke.
Well, man.
Tagoros. Fuck
That's
off.
true. All right,
It's
that's
so
true.
true.
Revoke.
Like,
Tagoros.
on that
Fuck
side,
off.
you got-
Revoke.
you
Tagoros.
don't get-
Fuck off. Revoke.
You don't get Punch and Judy.
Who gives a shit?
You do.
You can't. You can't.
literally said
you,
Punch and
earlier.
Judy kills people.
You can't play Punch and. I'll revoke it. Fuck you.
I'll honor league it. What's your Tagora brothers gonna do then?
I'll play a second revoke. Duh.
I just play a second honor league.
Oh my god.
Well,
don't start this.
neither of us
Stop
are
it.
passing this. We both have White House out.
Why would I be playing White House if I'm playing Punch and Judy?
It's a good question, James. Why you built bad decks?
Like, is it like honestly that's the package is 4, 4, and 2. That was the package that Keenan ran.
4, 4, and 2. Go on.
Punch
Judy.
Punch Judy and 2
Other leagues. Yeah.
because revoke is a real thing. You had to cancel it. You had prepare to fight. Cancel that.
No.
It existed. It's the reason I still play Audio League. I think Audio League's still nuts. I didn't use it the one spot.
Conversely,
I could use it.
Dejanet is a beautiful evil character.
Yeah. It's so,
Nightmare is great under evil. Just evil throws. Like it's really good.
Maybe Earth
no.
isn't that good.
What do you mean?
I think like here's the thing.
I'm just trying to like figure out what to drop, and it's like
You want to drop Earth? Earth over
I
fire
don't
or
want
Earth over
to,
evil?
But
We can drop Earth, and then Chaos comes down here where it belongs, and this pops up here.
What's Cassandra's main symbol?
let's do this.
It's
Earth.
Let's do
right?
this for
Earth.
Move life down. No one but me really plays life anyways. You're either
I
playing
think
Spike
Earth should be
and
higher
that's
than
it.
evil. I'm into this.
And then
I think
air goes
fire
right-
should be higher than life.
Sure, that's fine. Whatever. Air goes right above void and that's it. We're done.
I think.
I think Air's way better than Chaos.
You think so?
Yeah.
If there was a 9.5, I'd put it there. I think Air has got a ton going for it. I think the issue
I
is
think it doesn't have good enough characters right now to like support itself. Or
uh
like its card base
when we
just is
take-
not as strong.
let's look at the characters. Realize that we don't have the DLC on this screen.
Like going across
Air
off
characters. We've got
Taki, but evil
could
and,
easily play evil. You don't
and-
play
but
Chaos.
but Fog Blanket still works under air. So, but like
Yeah.
at that point, you're playing a Fog Blanket deck, which
You don't play Zhonghua under anything but
it's
water.
Water.
Kung Jin, you play fire.
Yep.
You're not. I don't even think that character has other symbols.
Jackie, you can play either or.
Yeah.
You can play water or air. You can actually also play life.
You can play all 3 symbols for him now.
But it's basically because they're all the same, anyways.
Kind
opinion.
of. There's definitely pie charts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maxi is
You
just
play-
better under all are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better under all are good.
Bakugo's fine.
Bakugo's fine under air.
Yeah. he's
Yeah, I
fine.
think
But
he's actually one of the
Fire's
best.
better. I think fire's is a better symbol.
You
get-
play
You
earth or
wouldn't play-
fire.
Yeah, you wouldn't play Byakko under air.
Yeah, you play fire because you get Lulu 2s on
Yeah.
reversal and play Punch and Judy's. And just having a billion.
So the question is air better than water?
No.
No,
I think water has like this
super
hope.
in 10 through 12. Lock it in.
Like I'm looking at it, water has a bunch of hope and just needs to figure out what it's doing.
Yeah.
Like it has all these really cool cards that if somebody finds the
Moonset. Moonset, James.
like water has all these cool things going for it that once somebody figures out what the exact layout is for like that deck, it's gonna work perfectly fine and it's just gonna blow air way out of the water. Did it for you.
Amazing. I have to leave it on that. So let's go ahead. We have a tier list, right? This is a
We
list.
technically made one.
We made one. Good, order, all. Do you see those as the best 3 symbols in the game?
I'll agree with 2 of them.
If you had to replace all with one, if you had to replace the all symbol with something, what would it be?
It's actually really tough.
I know, and it's so tough. You got to talk in your microphone.
Cause like, I'm now no longer on the. I actually want to move Earth one more up. Earth would be my 3rd choice.
Earth here?
Yeah.
Earth over death?
Yeah, I kind of want to move it up again.
I agree. I agree.
I'm super into it.
I think everything, like, think about, I want you to close your eyes and think about inside of Libra of Souls, how many bonkers Earth cards there are.
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
All of Aswell's attacks, all of
Cassandra.
Cassandra's foundations.
Any cards.
I think her attacks are bad, but you have this thing about Cherub Cyclone, and I won't dismiss you and Cherub
Angel
Cyclone.
Discus.
Discus, I think, is a good card. I do think Discus is a good card. Astaroth, half of his attacks, half of his foundations. There's like the characters. There are 3 characters there, and they all fucking beat ass when it comes to the support. For 4 through 6, all death evil.
I'm good with that.
The more we look at it, I just want to keep dropping death.
I actually don't think death is that high.
Like, just the more we keep comparing things, and I keep thinking about it. Like, I just
Is death better than evil?
I just fucking hate Tagore Brothers as a card.
That's
Like,
fair.
and it just ruins my view of death right now. So I think it's just really.
I mean, I wasn't playing Tagore Brothers in my death deck,
That's fine.
but I lost, so maybe I should have.
I just think Tagoros is just a very degenerate card.
Yeah.
Uh,
If I'd
so
have played,
wait, hold on.
if
So-
I'd have played Tagoros instead of Koima's Task, like a good boy, like I should have, like.
You could.
So here's the thing: Koima's Task in Voldo is really cool because
remove it.
I just remove it from my hand and then it's
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, look at
talked
these
about
spider suplexes I have.
We've talked about it before.
Suplex the shit out of you. Man, look at all these
Can we
princess
just
parries. I
replace-
can barely
can we-
hold these.
Hold on. So for death,
Death versus
shotgun.
evil. Yeah.
do you- what?
I think Death's best deck is Slinka Shotgun. That's it.
Salinka shotgun.
Yeah.
Tier list. Pod list. Death. Anybody up top with death? Yusuke under death is insane.
I think you
Still?
under Death is standard.
What do you mean?
I think it does the same thing that Slinka under Death does.
Really?
Yep.
But Yusuke
Except
gets
if
spirit
any
gun.
attack, yeah, you get spirit
Yusuke
gun.
gets spirit gun.
But if any attack deals damage with Slinka, they're destroyed. You
Yeah.
don't have to specifically have that shotgun. You play.
You gotta remove 2 cards for it though.
cares?
Is that the only two?
Spike has death.
Oh.
He has death. You just like when you look at Spike, you just don't see death. You see life, right? And you when you look at Scorpion, you don't see any symbol but evil, right?
Maybe
when you look at Lord Raptor, you don't like you look at air and death. Because I think Shotgun at the end of a Raptor chain is.
I've lost
what a guitar solo for sure.
One-up Shotgun under the death chain.
When it comes to these Tira under death, I think it's totally playable. I think there's plenty of Furies. You combo with his Furies. Yeah, look at the,
I think Bakugo does it too.
Bakugo's fine. Donovan under death is fantastic.
Like I still just think Selenka just consistently is just better.
Good.
Death Grow's good. I think Grow is also very good. I think he's I think if we were rating these in order, I think he might be he definitely should be in top five.
I was gonna put if I had a top. So
sidebar. The quickest. You get 30 seconds.
Pick your top 5 of your.
No, I'm not doing this. There's no way.
Just pick your top 5.
No chance.
Botan under death.
No shot. Botan under death. Obviously moves
it's
up a whole pod.
It's her symbol.
I want to say that evil is better than death.
I actually just want to drop. I want to push fire up to 6 and drop death down to 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do this.
Yeah. Because I think fire and evil.
I'm super into it actually.
I think fire and evil are both the same. If I was gonna I would put them.
Are we gonna keep going? Is death worse than life?
No. Man, I like life too much.
Tell me why in the current meta with DLC and more, why death is worse.
Raptor Rush, Shotgun, Moonset, Revoke, Templar, Owl Shield, Elk Shield. Not Black Bear Diner, but is it Black Bear Diner? Black Bear, yeah, Black Bear Diner.
Yeah,
the best, in my opinion, the best asset in the game. Life needed that card to be super amazing, and they got it.
So you think it's here?
Yeah.
Do you think life is better than fire?
Man, stop doing this.
My personal opinion is I think it is.
Well,
I think life is better than fire because of all of Cassandra's shit.
If you think life's better than fire, I would say life's better than evil. I think, in my opinion,
so why
fire and evil are the same.
Why? What? Fucking what?
When I look at what they have and what they can do, I view them at the same. Power level wise.
Can you explain more? So here's the challenge: you have to leave Hellfire out because those are the same decks.
That's fine. Fire, you get Punch and Judy.
Yeah.
And all of the mill things. So Jet can play it, Inferno can play it. All these cool decks that just overload on strength get all of that already, and they get Punch and Judy. And then on the evil side, you get practically the same package all the way across for everything you're doing. You can mill.
How?
Soul and Sword.
Sure, that's a singular character, right?
I'm saying it still has some of the same options. You get entire Desperation package, which strengthens your core, which is the strong side of where you don't get Punch and Judy. You get to make your cards cheaper and do cooler things faster.
For these characters,
feels the same.
if you were to look at these characters, which characters would you play under evil?
Under evil, Scorpion.
So for Pod 1, we play Scorpion, we play Akuma, but Akuma plays his own game.
Yeah, so that he doesn't. To me, he's not an evil character.
Dejanet, you play under evil or void. Yeah.
I can see.
You can play Taki under evil.
You can play her under evil.
Personally, I think she's an air character, but
you can.
I don't disagree, but you could definitely.
She could.
We'd have to get Corey's opinion on it.
You got Dejanet. Tornaloose can be playing under evil pretty well.
Apparently, I cheated in the tournament.
When?
Whenever I played Tornaloose, and
are you not allowed to remove the character?
You cannot remove a character.
Solid.
I learned. I think 3 people.
Does it say remove one card in staging area?
Yes.
Attachment zone's not staging. I got it.
Well, sure. So
I'm just saying that's.
Sure.
You just don't like it?
Nah, not really.
You can do.
I think this character under evil is
I think
fine.
Random under evil's great.
I think the current meta build for him is under all. The only tested build is all. And we have a silly chaos build.
I guess chaos is still good too.
But I like that. That's my big thing with
the build sick.
That's my big thing. So that is a separate topic. We will get to it later. We'll get to it later.
What about our girl down at the bottom of Pod 1?
I think that these two lost a lot of stock when they lost. All 3 of these actually lost a lot of stock when they lost Shadow Slicer.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I value them the same. Like I think like all the stuff, all their kits run the same. Like
if I was in a hole, I feel like here's what I'm going to compare it, right? If I'm playing as a fire deck, and my shit's working, it's going to work.
Yeah.
It's just going to blow you out. As an evil deck, I feel like if my shit's working, it's just going to work and blow you out. As a fire deck, if my shit's not working and I have to climb out of a hole, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
And as an evil deck, if my shit's not working and I have to climb out of a hole, I will get there. I have Revoke, I have Templar, I have Face of a Monster, I
think fire kills better than evil, but I think evil survives longer than fire.
And so the question is do you value that killing over survivability in the current meta right now?
Current meta right now, I value killing over survivability.
Okay. So you think fire is better than evil?
I think they're the same. But
so we could do this.
If I had to pick one higher, I would pick fire.
What would you pick, fire or evil? These should be the two hardest spots to figure out.
I think I would also pick fire.
Dang.
Like just right now, we're killing more than we're playing defense.
Outvoted.
You're more likely to kill somebody because they didn't hold the hand. Just like
I
you
could be
wouldn't.
Biased. So
I have $5. We try to trade it up.
no, I'm saying I'm biased against Princess Perry.
I mean, I understand that Princess Perry's an unfair card.
Princess Perry's fine.
No, it's not.
You beat me.
It doesn't mean it's a fair card.
With a fire deck.
Doesn't mean it's a fair card.
Y'all out here disrespecting death.
I think it's I'm always going to hate Tagore Brothers because I think that card's degenerate as fuck. But other than that, I don't think death does a lot right now.
This is insane.
Huh.
The top 4 and the bottom 4 symbols, or top 6, bottom 6 are opposites, right? So on the opposite sides of the graph,
that's really funny.
we've got evil and good, we've got order and chaos, void and all, life and death, fire, water, air, earth.
That's really funny.
Huh. Neat. I'm trying to think any last minute thoughts.
I like that those bottom 3 are just not moving.
I just like the only way that I could
they're
possibly
locked
see it
in.
is maybe this. Maybe. Just because there's some characters that can get away with some really sweet void builds, and I cannot
get away with things like for chaos with
I
momentum.
think Manus and Ice is way better under Void than Chaos most of the time.
Can you give me a character, and I'll even, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? Do I have the other one up as well?
No,
I don't have the DLC one.
doesn't look like it.
Maybe it's in the comments? Question mark. Maybe it's in the comments. Maybe it's in the comments. If I was smart, I'd be in the comments. Dang.
I'll pull it up.
It's all right. I just wanted to be able to pull it up.
Yeah,
Flip or flop Thursdays? Hype. We could just watch the whole video.
Nani?
Look, DJ's in the nest here.
God, that joke needs to die.
Never. So if I look at the top 2 pods, which is really who we get to talk about, like these two
I
pods are meta.
I think he should be a pod 2, but that's just.
And you think he's in 3? And I know he's in 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think these
Looking
are
at
my
him,
dark horses, and then these ones are hilarious.
These you have to play your fucking mind
They're
out.
so fun. Like what of these decks want to play as chaos?
Rando. You got. Well, there's not a lot of chaos characters up there. Actually.
Crazy, actually insane, huh?
I know, right?
What is this guy doing here, huh?
He's a mill deck.
I know what Aswell One Dot does, James.
Well, he got the support he needed.
Chaos.
Faye's a good one. Rando's a good one.
Fine, I would have 100% played under
Astaroth,
water
I think Nightmare gets away with it.
or good.
I think Nightmare can get away with it.
That's fair. I mean, with Gimbu,
Yeah.
yeah.
The real question is Voldo.
Voldo under.
Which one do you played under?
Well,
Death.
you play Void. I think you play Void.
We just all 3 said 3 different symbols.
Nah,
I don't know.
maybe that's the
I don't
issue
know what I
with,
said.
with Voldo. You said, "Do you play him under chaos?" And then I said death, and he instantly said void. So we just all said 3 different symbols.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's because he's not a good character right now.
That might change whenever Voldo 2 dot comes out.
I think Voldo 2 dot's way better than Voldo 1 dot. I
I-
think Voldo 2 dot's
Only
almost
we
unfair.
had a fair.
Disagree with you. I actually think
I
that
think Voldo 1 dot. I think stacking them was just sick.
separately they're fine, but like together,
I think.
Does any of this change whenever we look at the DLC stuff?
In my opinion, no.
Because like the new ones coming out, we've got Astroth, we've got Mina, we've got
Astroth's gonna
Just
be
curious, what is
Kira.
what are Andy symbols?
They
Good
are
air death.
use case
Oh,
Use case.
symbol. 3.
You obviously
man,
plan it
there's
again,
a card that I can't think of that's really good with Yusuke. Shotgun. He's a shotgun. He's a shotgun deck. He's really good with shotgun. Sorry. I think these characters. I don't even necessarily think they're going to shake the meta up.
Tyr pushes life up. Look at that character.
I think that
cool.
I think you want it to push life up.
also,
I just don't think that's true.
Symbols.
Duh. I wonder what fucking cards she plays, huh? Click, click, bah!
Go. Want to read Tyr one more time? Go back.
There it is.
What a simp.
Waifu.
I can care less. I care about the ability.
Sure.
I'm simping for the life symbol.
Yeah, man.
It's so good.
It's only okay.
It says gain life, burn your opponent.
Yeah, man, that's super good. Super good.
So good.
Maybe with this Chaos and Void can like make a real comeback. Maybe with like just this character.
Like Voldo 2.
I don't have
Voldo
a
2. That's way better than Voldo 1. The ability to
way
change,
better.
yeah, the ability to change things to mid and just force your opponent to discard cards is nuts. And his attack does the same thing.
Like way better though.
Yeah.
If you what does Rando Spirit Gun say? Does it say you get to use all once per turns again?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But it itself is a mid, and so like you have to have played a third attack, because on the first one you change it to a mid, and then you rando Spirit Gun, and then you play a third attack, and then you could then change it to a mid. So it's not just like fucking free.
It wouldn't be anyway because it's a response.
I don't give a shit. Is this it? Is this what we're shipping?
I think we're fine with it.
Any last minute audibles?
Just not gonna talk about 1, 2, 3.
In the order?
I think it's actually right. We didn't even talk about it.
We didn't need to.
It's just so
We're the
easy.
It's just so obvious.
easy.
It's just obvious.
This is a baby game for babies.
Dang. You said you could play Zolt under Chaos.
True. You do play Zolt under Chaos.
Do we have to have a third topic?
Zolt,
we change?
Zolt was in what tier? Hold on. Pod 3? Okay. He's a dark horse. I guess that's fair. All right. We're allowed to talk about him. I don't want to talk about any of these characters in this conversation. These characters
Can we do
don't
a
matter.
second
There's only one character on here that matters.
And who's that?
Who do you think?
Is it DJ?
Hey.
You want to do a second tier list?
What do you mean? What?
Can we make the second half of the podcast a second tier list?
What's the tier list title?
Pod 3 through 5 tier list, symbol wise.
No.
What do you think's the best symbol in Pod 3 through 5?
Give a shit. I don't give a shit.
What?
As crazy as that is.
Pod 3 through 5 tier list?
I don't care.
For symbols?
I don't care.
Do you think the symbols would be the same? I'm intrigued.
This is like I hate that you're making me say this so much. James, I just don't fucking care, dude. I just don't care. Like, as crazy as that is,
I care.
two shits couldn't rub them together. I think from here we're gonna take a small break, but we are gonna be back to talk about the metagame in just a second. This episode of Study Hall is sponsored by InkedGaming.com. Are you looking to get a custom playmat? Well, then we suggest you check out InkedGaming.com. They have custom playmats, dice bags, mouse pads, and so much more. They even recently added a stitch option to their playmats and mouses as well. Inked Gaming lets you play your game with your style. And if you want 10% off your entire order, use the code TCG University, all caps, no spaces at checkout, to help support us by customizing your game to your style. Cards Custom Build. Are you into cosplay? Looking to get into cosplay? Do you want to show up to events dressed as your favorite character? Well, then Cards Custom Build can help. Cards Custom Build creates everything from cosplay accessories like props, trinkets, weaponry, all the way up to full-blown costumes. Do you want your costumes made from a perfectly flowing cloth or maybe a rigid battle armor? Well, Cards Custom Build has you covered. Their work is guaranteed to make you the talk of the con. So go over to Cards Custom Build either on Facebook or on their Etsy account. Links will be in the description down below. And make sure you mention that TCG University sent you their way and you'll get 5% off your entire order. Dex Protection is on a never-ending pursuit to create the highest quality storage and protection accessories. Their designs and innovation come from die-hard gamers and collectors just like you, so they know what you want in the products that you buy. They're constantly taking in feedback from their customers, and they have no plans of stopping their innovation or drive to refine the products until they are recognized as a leader in their industry. They make terrific products, all with the avid gamer and collector in mind. So go ahead, check them out. A link will be in the description down below. Red Riot Games. Red Riot Games is a personal friend of the show. They are the new kids on the block when it comes to singles delivery. They have currently Magic, Pokemon, and UniVersus singles available to you. So if you're interested in those card types, please go out to redriotgames.ca. Like I said, a new kids on the block in the singles market and are looking to make a really big splash. And they have partnered up with us to give you the absolute best deal possible. Once again, redriotgames.ca, and at checkout, if you use the code TCG_University, you'll get 10% off your entire order. Once again, Magic, UniVersus, Pokemon, they're coming up in the world, so you'll definitely want to get in on the ground level. Red Riot Games. All right, you guys, so we got a comment on a YouTube video. Please leave comments for podcast topics and so on and so forth. Kind of inspired this one today of what do you think if the meta game with the exact comment was something along the lines of Scarlet Meteor and Shotgun and blah, 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 blah. Looking at this and looking at the idea of this tier list, do you think that the current metagame is does this confirm your suspicion on the meta, or does it debunk it? That's the word I was looking for.
My suspicion of the meta has nothing to do with these tier lists, but the cards inside these symbols.
Could you go a little further?
So like
and from here, I'll let you finish.
Okay, Kanye, calm down.
But Beyonce, but I actually want you to really empty your cup with the thing that I'm about to say. Okay? I know you've got a lot of preconceived notions. I'll let you finish, but then come back and play in my box.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
I'll let you finish. But
I think cards are too good.
Okay. That is totally
cards
fair.
Are broken. We need a bigger ban list. Or we need rotation faster.
This is interesting because, and I don't want to get on this huge tirade, but like Magic the Gathering, have you heard what's happening with their ban list?
They banned.
They've over the course, and I'm very new to Magic. My apologies. Over the course of like a 10-year stretch, they banned like 3 cards, and then in like the past 6 months, they've banned like a dozen.
Yeah,
like a
they've
fuck
just
ton.
been like.
Yeah. Just push it all through, and the community is livid about it.
Yeah,
like they're genuinely upset.
It's been 20 some odd years not banning anything, and then like this last year, COVID and everything, they have the most time to work on anything, and they just go, here's some shit.
Well,
I mean, like if they wanted to slow down production and slow down and have more time, they could. And I don't think the community would hate them for it.
We're gonna pivot because I don't think we have all the information here. I don't want to. There's way too much to go into there, and we could talk about that more on the Magic podcast. I just don't think we're experts to talk about how Wizards of the Coast does fucking anything. I don't even know I'm on the podcast. But show up. I'm really good on it for sure. Please. So let's do a thought experiment.
Okay.
This list is fact. It is law.
Okay.
Is the metagame still as aggressive as you think it is? Do you still think that people are just dying on turn 2, dying on turn 3 like normal? Because historically, the good symbol is a middle-of-the-road defensive, a tempo deck. Order, same way. Earth, defensive. The word aggro was not in any of these 3 decks. And I don't think these top 2 decks, I don't think they play aggro. I think this one does when it whip crack shotguns you. I think Andy plays a fucking aggressive good deck.
It's like if we use this like 1 through 12 scale.
This is law.
No, I'm saying like if we use the same 1 through 12 skill.
My word is law.
Going aggro to defensive instead of top to bottom tier. If we use the same 1 through 12 and put the symbols in from aggro to defensive.
I mean, I could.
What I'm saying
I
is
don't
like,
want to.
When I look at it, I look at good and I see like a 2 or a 3 right now. I look at order and I see like a 5 or 6, and I look at earth and I see like I can see either a 3 or a 4. Or I can see a 11, 12.
Really?
Yep.
A 3 or a 4 or an 11 or 12?
Yeah.
Can you explain those? Hold on. Those numbers, they don't touch. 11 and 12, 11 and 12 and 3 and 4. Those aren't next to each other.
Like
they're over here.
I think Earth has the potential to play a super defensive 11-12 game.
Yeah.
But I think with the flip mechanic with Vicious, Byakko, Siegfried, all these cool flip characters, it can sit up there and play the 3 to 4 and be fine.
Yeah, like a Tim Keefe is definitely going to be like a
3 or 4. I think Vicious is sitting up there like 2, 3, 4. If he uses that flip engine, he's hella going.
So I'll bring it back. If we want to talk about the word aggressive, because that's like it sounds like you have an issue with the idea of Unga Bunga.
I don't have an issue with Unga Bunga. I have an issue with how much a card does. Sure. I don't care that Good's up there in 2 or 3. I don't care that Earth's up there in 2 3. I have a care that Shotgun goes, I'm going to give this 10 damage. And it's not a throw, but it'll do half.
Yeah.
And people can Unga Bunga that, or they can go, I'll build my entire hand and drop a shotgun after it.
Yeah.
And under good, you can also go Nutcracker, add anything, draw a card. This card didn't ignore, so I don't have to worry about anything. Or it says drop down to build 1 + 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then it also has Xiong Mina. You have Scarlet Meteor. Card says powerful 4, use assets, build cool foundation in.
Don't you think?
Negate an ability that rarely gets seen on that card.
Don't you? Yeah. Don't you think that? Don't you think that there's a spot for these cards though? Like this interaction for the good symbol. Like, do you think the good symbol is like interesting and fun?
At this, like right now.
Right now.
I don't think the good symbol is interesting and fun.
Okay.
I think the good symbol is like 5 cards. And that's it. I think there's multiple ways to play the Earth symbol. I don't think there's multiple ways to play the good symbol. I think you play Meteor, you play Nutcracker, you play Missile Launcher, you play. I played said Meteor already. You play Shotgun.
A second Meteor.
Like I don't see it as that.
I was looking at good stuff. Yeah. Good deck. So like you could play good combos.
You could, but for the ones we were looking at, it's just better under water or fire.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. I
am not in love with that idea, but that's okay. Like the issue is like the 2 best cards in the game of Spirit Shotgun and Meteor also have good, right? And so it's really hard. It's really hard to sit here and watch your friends play with like the best stuff in the game, and then you turn around and be like, "I'll play Fanatical Purification on a 6."
Yep.
Did you block it? Dang.
Like that's
I don't have the momentum for my multiple 2.
I don't think good has as many things going for it as like Earth does. Like,
and so you think Earth should be higher?
No, I just mean
here it is. Here it comes. Oh,
I think good is a better symbol, but I don't think good has as many rounded options as Earth does.
You think good's a little more narrow focused?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the problem is all the cards that good has are just nuts. Like, I don't think anything in Earth is overly over the top the way like Scarlet Meteor, Nutcracker, Missile Launcher, and
I definitely
Shotgun
think,
have all been in their eras.
I definitely think that From Science is on the cusp of
From Science cause you need setup.
I was
for
thinking
From
that
Science.
too. Nah, you don't.
From Science you do.
As Cassandra, like if I were to build a Cassandra deck right now, it'd be under Earth or an Ash deck. Earth, From Science.
Well, Ash is a broken ass character
right.
too.
Earth, From Science, murder you.
Yeah.
Be like, I'll take
That's fine.
I'll take half my deck and shove it underneath my character.
A character that
and then
practically does that one thing great.
I'll
sure.
spread them out like a casino dealer.
There's not many other characters that just auto
high for
from
5.
science. There's not a lot of characters that just auto from science.
Fair.
Like from science is better because Cassandra exists.
I think that
in any other deck, it's just average.
I think that any Earth character, and I will use the word any, could play.
Your Earth core is very good for assets.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but like you still have to build them. You still have to draw into your from sciences. To get full advantage, you also have to have them have face downs to do something. Like, if they're not flipping things, you're not getting full advantage out of that card. If you're not seeing your assets, you're not getting full advantage of that card. The best thing it is a 0 low block.
Yeah.
Or is it a 0? No, it's a 0 low. 0 high? I don't remember at this point.
It's a low.
Low? Solid.
Like, I shall save humanity is the high. A 0 high.
Wow.
And it's bad in the set because of how good Owl Shield is.
Yep.
It's like the card sucks because it has
none of his
two
cards
lows.
work with it. No. I think Pilgrimage has like a 3 mid block, right?
Something like that.
How do you feel looking at this, treating it as law about the metagame? Did you think all the crazy fast symbols were gonna speed up to the top?
No. I was gonna say that I think he went like James went on a little off topic, but actually maybe not maybe not because like
me off topic.
Crazy.
Those like aggro decks can just bop you, but like the standard of cards that
Get
good
played.
have like those top symbols have like can just stop it.
Like,
So here's where I think the game could truly get interesting, right? Is I think that there should be an aggressive and a defensive version, an aggressive and a control version of all 12 of these symbols, right? If I wanted to play Void aggro, then I play something like Reptile, right? Where like as a Void aggro character, I play a ton of really either a bunch of little attacks and you can't hit me, or I play one hella attack and then you don't have any cards in your hand, right? Or I play a Void defense package where I force you to deadlock and I face a monster you and I play him Dejanet and then you hate yourself, right?
I think there are characters that can do it. But as a core,
As a deck core,
Good's just better because of the cards it has in its pool.
for sure. And when I look at these top 12 symbols, I could easily just fit a core deck that I can pretty much plaster any character on top of.
I think the hardest one in there, depending on like core, is just Life and All, in my opinion. I think Life is weak on attack outside of Shotgun, and I think All is weak without characters.
I think Life has access to that little reversal engine. I think Life has access like Moonset, Shotgun.
Yeah. It has some really good cards too. I'm not saying
Moonset, Shotgun, Cool Reversal. I think that you could easily toss a small Kurama package in there. Like I'll play two Rose Whiplash and 2 Precise Blow. And then like totally just call it a day. Shotgun, Raptor Rush.
Nouveau.
What?
Nouveau.
One more time.
Nouveau Soleil?
Nouveau Soleil. Yeah. I heard Novos, and I'm like, that card doesn't have life, but it wish it did. But yeah, like you could just like, hey, I could play this in pretty much any life character. I could see myself playing this as both Cassandra and as I was gonna say Chun-Li, but the only character that Chun-Li has is
1 dot.
1 dot, and I'm not playing 1 dot ever. Under life, I could play
Cassandra.
1, 2. Maybe life does suck. 3, 4. I guess I can't because they don't have the word
that
tech.
has to be like a certain deck. Yeah.
I guess 3 characters have the life symbol. Maybe the life symbol does suck. Hold on. Does the life symbol suck?
Use under life.
Oh, sorry. But he's in the same boat as her.
Where he has to do a certain.
Where he has to have spirit. I think one of those cards that I mentioned had the word spirit.
Pot 2.
There's a lot more.
Total.
1, 2.
Amy Cat does her own thing.
Nope.
Morgan.
3.
Morgan,
Sure. 4, 5. So maybe life should just go down.
No, don't change it.
I'm down to do this.
No.
No.
You simp. You life simp. I mean, look, just like looking at these characters,
It's
right?
fine.
What about DC? What about DLC characters?
DLC characters?
There's no good life characters, trust me. Atira,
No, don't look at it. It's a trap.
I have to do
Like
my due
Sky.
diligence.
Sky Mathers.
I think Raphael in life's fine, but like he has
I think
order,
it's
so
fine. I think Order and Life Evil are just better.
yeah. But like at the same time, we're trying not to talk about Hellfire Impalement because it just it skews the results of evil and fire so much.
It's
So
the reason I hate
much.
talking about like how much good gets skewed because of that too. Because like in my opinion, if you take those like 5 strong good cards out, I don't think good sits up there like that. Like if we nullify good the same way we know those 5 cards the same way we nullified Hellfire, I don't think good sits up there.
Really?
Yep, go back to the good stuff. We were
The
talking
good
about like
the good stuff, like
Yeah.
the characters here,
no
or the good
the
stuff.
good cards.
Do you want to just look at attacks?
Sure.
Good attack. Click.
Okay.
No shield, big bang, obviously.
Yeah.
Exploding
So, yeah,
flame war,
Bloating Flame War.
Scarlet.
Can't use Scarlet because it's one of the 5 cards.
Sure. Deflection swing, spirit sword
You
thrust.
get to use Kurobar's baggage.
No shotgun.
No shotgun.
Keiko slap is a good card.
Keiko Slap's okay, but it doesn't really kill people. You got Moon Ritual. Moon Ritual's fun.
Sure. Fanatical purification. Oh, didn't click standard. What an idiot. We're looking. We're scrolling. Raging Dragon Zodiac. Is that like a card? It's an. It says the word ultra rare. Do we care about it?
No.
My opinion, no,
there
but
we
I think
go.
that card's real cool.
These Chun-Li cards suck.
Fusion Soul Fist
Is
cool
not a
in
card.
Some decks.
It's not a card. It literally never connected one time today. Dark.
Dark
Only because
Cherito.
your character cheated.
What? My character cheated?
Yeah, fucking +8 to my check.
Yeah, man.
Would you say Dark Cherito's unfair?
I thought it was one of the 5.
It wasn't on the direct list of the 5, but I'm wondering if you guys want to add it to that list because I think Dark Cherito's unfair.
So all you're doing is you're just taking off all their boss moves.
Well, I'm
Right? They
taking
just
off,
they just don't get good.
well, so, like,
the good
reason-
symbol doesn't get
the
boss
reason
moves.
I'm not including
Let's
Dark
move
Cherito-
them. No more boss moves are good. He gets
The
to go over
reason-
here now.
The reason I'm not including
You get to play with chaos without your boss moves.
the reason I'm
Number
not including
13.
Dark Cherito is because if we took out those 5 cards that every good deck just plays,
You and Downward Spiral
not
get
a
to go
deck.
play in timeout.
I'm just saying that there's not a deck if you take out those
Nutcracker.
5 cards. That was one of the 5 cards. Like the 5 cards every good deck plays.
All right, I'm in. We're live. We're
Yep.
cool.
Good
what?
Desperation
Oh,
deck.
Hell yeah. Princess
Alright,
Perry
I wanna
Kubara.
put it to 13 now.
Princess Perry Kubara. Let's play a 14-hour game. I'll Princess Perry. I'll build it down. I'm in desperation. I'll pick it up. Play another one. Fucking dare you, Princess Perry.
Like it's just all those like those 5 cards are just every good deck plays those 5 cards and that's it.
Big
Like,
Cyclone.
that's just their thing. That's the problem I have is just they just play that.
The boot.
Das Boot.
I want to go back to here. I mean, this card has good on it.
That card's not good, though.
What? I think the cards are
I
great.
think that card's good in her.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why? Why do you think it's good in her? Because they get charge?
Yes.
Neat. Because they get charge?
I don't think I don't think a card-
Fucking neat, James.
Blanca.
How-
Blanca could have been so cool.
Wowzers.
I actually think the top 3 is fucking nuts.
Add the top 3 is amazing.
It's
I believe I'm playing this in my
slow.
Fire Dark One deck.
Fire Dark One?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3 for momentum. All my attacks have stun.
I mean, even better, you play this card in Goro, and this is your new Tatsumaki.
I don't play Tatsumaki in the Goro.
Sure, but you go...
I play better card Dark Cherito.
You go... Sure. You go Hellfire, Missile Launcher, Burst Time, and then you multiple the 3, and now...
All right, I'm into it.
All of these have... These are very slow, but they're also your whole life. Too high for 8. Block it. I fucking dare you.
Like this one, like my Dark One deck, I think is really cool under fire because you get Combustion Orb, which says I'll commit my character if you want to do anything and respond. Cool, I'll just raid my character.
My personal opinion is I think that the game is way more defensive than we are then fuck it, I'll call you out, then you are alluding to. I do believe that there are some outliers with things like shotgun and like the good symbol obviously has the best card text in the game, and so it's very easy to accidentally kill people with that
I don't have a
card
problem
text.
with the game being slower. I have a problem with the cards being overly good. Like, I think Bakery Poster Girl is a terrible card
Because it's so good.
because it's so good.
Yeah.
It's just a wall. It says if you've played I think if it said three enhances this enhanced step, I would
Sure.
be fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you decide to play so many things this one enhanced, sure.
So let's okay. We're now. I mean,
Time for the errata
we
podcast.
we could take and we could take and toss this into the post show if you'd like.
That's fine.
We could move there. Let me double check my time. Sorry, everybody. The screen's gonna be weird. It's about 20 minutes. We probably spent about 40 on that previously. You know what? I can actually check. I can actually check how long we've been live, and that will work out better. Been live for
38.
138. Yeah, we're for sure over our hour.
Just end stream right now.
Ended. Done. But Tam, the thing is about top 3 symbols can play defensive foundations and aggressive attacks. Yeah, that's a fantastic
Any
point.
deck can do that. That's
Well,
how the game exists.
I mean, look at this guy though. Right? Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him over there. He used to play aggressive attacks, and then they banned him. Free downward spiral. Turn 2 kills are worth it. You don't have any cards in your hand. Just take 11.
Pretty please.
Pretty please. That's funny. Yeah, let's
That thing was a 4 diff.
let's take it into the post show. I think this is where it's gonna be. We're gonna
We're gonna
have
talk about erratas in the post show.
We're not. Let's go ahead and end it there. Thank you very much, you guys. What's your opinion on the tier list? I will I guess leave a link to this in the Reddit whenever it goes live. I appreciate you guys being with us on the journey. Thank you guys for your opinions. Did this end up differently than you had originally thought in your head?
A little bit, yeah.
No, you were
really.
spot on. Jeff the Guru, easy enough. All right, well, I would love to see your guys' tier list. You can easily go out to tierlists.com and make your own. Please do, or use mine. My tier list will be out there. Shove it around, move it, drop some links. We love to sit down and talk about them. So, from all of us here at TCGU, thank you very much for watching the video, and of course, stay learned.
Yeah.